G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Jamo and Dylan Show. We're back fresh off a guest episode, aren't we, Dill?
What an episode it was.
What a man. Damon the Heat Heta. If you haven't listened, go back and have a listen. Even if you don't like darts or you don't like sport, he's just a down-to-earth guy, isn't he?
He's just a lad from down the road in Maddington.
He is. Maddo, as he says.
Nah, he was an elite bloke. Australia's number one darts
subcontracting
player.
as well.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was funny.
But he's a funny guy and a good guy.
Yeah, and we obviously got to play darts against him too. Obviously, we had the upper hand, but we got the job done against one of the world's best.
I still think it's crazy that we beat him.
Yeah.
I really think he should have smoked us. It makes me think that a pro darts career is, not that far of a stretch.
He wouldn't like that, but he probably agrees.
He said darts is always there, remember?
He said darts is always there.
He said
don't
do
play
other
it.
things.
Yeah, don't play it when you're young.
Yeah, play other sports, live your life.
He feels a bit sorry for Luke the Nuke.
Because he's not getting to be his age.
Happy birthday to Luke as well. Just turned 18.
Wow,
so
there you go.
A couple beveraginos.
Maybe he'll start drinking on the job, eh?
Maybe he will. Bit of a change of time for us today. We are recording.
Thursday afternoon.
It's nearly 6 p.m.
Still looking like 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
in Perth,
whatever.
It's hot and the sun stays out forever here.
Yeah, weird heat wave cyclone happening up north, the north coast of WA.
So it's 34 at the moment at 6 o'clock, just
Yeah.
for everyone to know.
Craziness.
That's all right.
I've been playing a lot of darts lately, Dill.
Yep.
And we're going to have a little throw after this. Maybe a little bit of... Will you need food after this?
I'm eating at Carly's after.
Yeah, okay, fair.
We can have a chuck,
Yeah, we'll have
as they call it.
a little chuck. And yeah, I was having a chuck today and I was telling you about what happened. So I was playing on Darts Counter and what happened was, for those who don't know, Dart Counter is like the premier dart app where you can play against people from all around the world, different skill levels and abilities, and sometimes you can play with a camera. Now, I didn't have a camera set up, but, I'm just honest. So
Some people do.
yeah, some people have cameras set up, and I was playing against this guy from the UK, and he had a photo as well. So you have like a photo, you can put your nickname as well.
Nice.
So I'm running with the precision print at the moment.
Yep.
Just to get used to it,
Yep.
So running with that, and I'm playing quite well. Like my level's not high, but it was higher than this guy's.
Okay.
Got the job done against him, and then he kept requesting a rematch, and I was like, whatever, we'll play again, because I had a pretty free day apart from just running some errands and whatnot. And then his phone falls down onto the ground, and I can see what's next to his bed. He's got crusty old tissues next to his bed, and look, I don't want to get into what they're for or
How old was this
what
man?
was done. He would have been mid-30s and looked like a child predator.
Yep.
So...
That's
Did I
that.
feel a bit different playing him after that? Yes. He also you can send a friend request on the app to play them more often. I declined that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and he sent it over and over and over as well. So I felt like I was getting, I guess, attacked and abused in a way, a different type of way. But yeah, interesting, weird day. There's a lot of freaks who play darts.
Yeah.
That's the
would attract a
realization I've
lot.
come to. And we'll have a quick go against some other people around the world as well, see if we can beat them. But that was strange, really strange. But yeah,
Hey, the experience counts.
and next Friday, I'm not sure when we'll record, but it might be on Dart Day.
Possibly.
Just having a think to that date, and there's a bit of prep involved on my end because I'm hosting.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be great. All the boys, a few drinks,
I think it'd be a great night.
and just playing against each other in a fun, competitive environment at a sport that realistically anyone can win.
Yep. Yep.
Because the way we're playing as well, there's not that much skill involved.
Not until the later stages. Early
Indeed.
on, anyone can get to a semi-final.
100%.
Yep.
So shout out Damon Heta and shout out Luke
Yeah,
Littler.
go check it
Birthday boy and
Go
podcast
check
king.
it out.
We went to Rottnest. We haven't actually recorded since then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
yep.
good fun day.
Yeah, that was a great day.
Obviously, the two couples went on the trip, and we did invite Josh Rognetto. There are a few people who said, "Where's Rog?"
Yep.
Unfortunately,
He was busy.
He had a wedding on, so that's a valid enough excuse in our books.
Yep.
So
No arguments from me.
no arguments from me either. And usually there would be arguments from us, but he
Yeah.
also finally invited us down south.
Took him long enough.
We don't have dates or anything, but that will be a great time for the podcast, and no doubt we will get some content out of him.
Yeah.
I'll bring a camera and he might be brushing his teeth in the morning. I'll just walk in with it, and then what?
He can't do much.
You can't do much, and I have the SD card. You don't, so you have that to look forward to.
It's a time that we're looking forward to.
It definitely is. I put a little vlog out, and yesterday I was modelling, Dill.
I saw
Believe it or
this.
not, mate. Believe it or not. No, it was just helping out a brand that Grace works with.
Yep,
And I just had to do, a little guest appearance video, a little 15-second clip, and that'll come out in a couple of weeks. So
Looking
excited
forward to
show
it.
the world, mate. No, it was pretty low budget, but hopefully highly effective. And I was free. Like, no one had to pay me. I was just
Just helping out.
doing a favour,
Yeah.
And then came home. Obviously, we had a meeting yesterday.
We did.
Good times for us. And, it's just been a good few days, but a hot few days. I feel drained. I feel, just...
44,
I think
42.
Drained is just the only word, really.
It's hard to sleep well
Oh, mate.
when it's this hot.
Don't get me started.
It really is.
I don't remember the last night I had a good sleep.
Well, I mean, it's dropping to 30 tomorrow. That's a relief for us.
It's funny, when I said I don't remember the last time I had a good sleep, it sounded like the start of like a brand deal or an ad. And then you go into like, koala mattresses.
This is, I know where you're coming
Low
from.
pillow or anything like that. What are some other mattress brands?
Ooh.
I don't
know.
I'm not too familiar with bedding.
Mattress. I know there's a
brands.
mattress topper, Muscle Mat, that are apparently quite good.
Okay.
I'm looking them up now. Yeah, you've got your koala, Sleeping Duck,
Oh,
Ecosa.
yeah. Quack, quack. Yeah, well, they do pillows as well.
Yep. And then, just your bedding companies.
Yeah.
Snooze, 40 Winks.
Oh, yep. 40 weeks.
Best mattresses 2025, Forbes.com.
Forbes, damn.
Best mattress overall, Helix Midnight Luxe.
Never heard of it.
And let's see how much this mattress goes for.
Probably like a 15K, right? Or 20?
1,780 USD.
Okay.
So it's an expensive mattress, but you sleep on it every night, so I guess it's worth it in the end, isn't it?
Indeed. Funny little clip that, well, actually, I'm going to bring one up just before we get on to Theo Von's fall. Did you see Parsons' video the other day?
I haven't.
So basically, Big John, Bosch?
Yep.
So Parsons linked up with them when he was over here in Australia, and they were at like a cafe, and Parsons has been vlogging recently, and he's got the vlog camera out. Big John sits down on his chair and just goes full backwards, like a crazy fall. It's gone viral on Twitter and Instagram and all that. Pull it up now, actually. Why not?
So it's on Parsons?
Just go Parsons on his Insta.
What?
It should be there. And it's just Big John falling over, and he's getting a lot of stick from people saying, you're using him for views, like he's got an eating disorder and this and that. But yeah, here it is. Goes to sit down, and all the way over he goes.
Oh, no.
And he even grabs the girl behind him to try and stay up, but it was a lost cause.
Ah, that's sad, man.
So yeah,
Big
obviously,
Poor guy.
fell off the chair. So shout out to Big John. But yeah, Theo, he
fell off a chair in the inauguration of all places.
Yep.
Of course, it's Theo Von who falls on his broken chair, making a scene.
Do you reckon he was rocking?
Probably.
Because I saw the Paul brothers behind him were mentioning, you're gonna it's gonna break, or
Yeah.
I told you so, or something like that.
I saw Logan Paul say apparently they noticed it was broken and they were all telling him like, get a new one. Don't sit on
Right.
it.
Because then Theo tried to he thought it was a Paul prank.
Yeah.
But I reckon he was just so embarrassed and he knew he was in the wrong. He just threw the blame.
The inauguration was funny, bro. They had like just everyone there, but it's such a random crowd.
So many crazy things came out about
Yeah.
it. Like the Nazi salute that may have not even been intentional.
Yeah.
And then there was like, Musk and was Zucker there?
So all the big dogs. So it was like,
Bezos.
and then the Google CEO, all the big tech guys.
Yeah.
You had a lot of UFC fighters, Big John Jones,
Yeah,
GSP was there, I saw. So a lot of different people.
But yeah, that was probably the funniest clip to come out of that was Theo falling. And any Theo clip is good and funny.
Yep.
But you don't see him in that light very often.
All dressed up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It was funny, bro. But a very interesting inauguration, I tell you that. It's going to be a fun time.
At the
See what
moment,
happens.
you're getting inaugurated, aren't you?
I am, mate. New job at the moment. Started this week, or last week when this comes out, working at Combank. At the moment, just doing modules.
Yep.
So I think I'll have
Another month of those, hopefully.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how we go. Everyone's nice so far. Pretty chill. Part-time, little 19 hours a week. So kicking along. See how we
I'm
go.
funny with the modules because there's a part of me that obviously wants to drag them out and,
Yep.
you know, soak it up because
Yeah.
you're not going to get that again.
You also don't want to be too slow so they think you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say I'm getting through them pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's because I don't want to come off as like a dumb person.
I think we've talked
Because you
about
can
it.
take the piss with them, which
Yeah.
I have done at Telstra before. But
We've talked about it before, like how I'm quite a fast eater, and when we had our steaks and then Rog finished half an hour after the both of us.
he's the slowest eater I've ever met.
Yeah, and he like
I thought he didn't like it.
nibbles.
You know?
and- yeah. Anyway, so I tend to like to do things fast, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's I'm not even actively thinking about the speed; it just happens.
Yep.
So that happens sometimes with eating. I finish before people, but it's completely unintentional. And for those who say you don't even get to enjoy it, I do. I am enjoying the food.
I'm just getting through it.
Yeah, and similar with the modules, I kind of just want to get them done and them to see that I'm efficient.
Yeah.
But then
You want to look
also,
efficient, I agree.
then also you want to make the most of it.
Yep.
So
It's a mixture of both.
it's a fine line, double-edged sword, innit?
Well, we've got a lot of Spanish lessons,
Definitely.
which I'm looking forward to. My favorite segment and a new skill. Our Spanish is getting very good.
Yeah. And we like
Very
to
good.
we like to drop it in every now and then, don't we?
Yeah, I'm starting to incorporate it into everyday life.
And we actually got to give our teachers a week off because they sent it in for last week's episode. And then I said, you know what? We're doing a guest episode. We probably won't do it. I'm not sure if Damon would have liked to have learnt a bit of
I don't think
Spanish,
so.
Espanol. But anyway, once again, just for people, if you are new, Megan is one of our teachers and Matt is another teacher. Megan is teaching us Spanish.
Yep.
Sorry, Spain Spanish. And he is teaching us Chilean Spanish.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hola chicos,
Clases de Español con Jamo y Dylan.
Alrighty.
hola chicos, ¿cómo estáis? Feliz año nuevo.
Hey, hola,
Bien hecho.
chica.
Well done. On last week, numbers are sounding good. Jamo, you don't have to you don't have to list for every S, C, and Z. It's all Z's and some C's, not S's. Anyway, just make them all S's. It's going to be easier. And Matt, glad to hear we're on good terms. I didn't know flete. That's cool. Feche. Flete. Love to hear it.
Okay.
I still wanted them to beef a little bit, so hopefully.
She's too kind.
Yeah, well, teacher, so obviously kind, and Matty D,
Good at de-escalating.
just a humble dude, isn't he? Just loves. It's just easy going. And yeah, well, I don't know. You guys kind of made me feel like I had to do the TH with everything. So, and you said, you know, Spanish is quite lispy.
Yep.
And then you said that the S's, that's like you're not your Spain Spanish, and I wanted to learn the Spain Spanish. Anyway.
So going on from the family theme from last week, we have el padre,
El
la
padre,
madre,
la madre,
el hermano, we already know brother,
para,
el hermano, sister, la hermana,
la hermana.
son, daughter, hijo, hija. So we're going to ask the question, do you have siblings? So we're going to say, ¿tienes, do you have hermanos, brothers or siblings? It's the same word. ¿Tienes hermanos?
Just quickly, so she was saying el hermano,
Yep.
but then when she does the question, the L goes
Hermanos.
away. Yeah.
What was it?
Just quickly, she says el and la, los and las are articles. Wait, what is articles?
It's like the in. Okay.
Oh, so that's what
the-
I was asking. Yeah.
the
So
numbers.
el is the, so the brother, the sister.
Okay.
Los números.
Gotcha.
The numbers. Spanish uses them a lot more than English. So there's a few. El, la, los, and las are
Perfect.
all the. Let's just go back and listen to that one once again.
Oh, she needs to write them down.
So going on from the family theme from last week, we have el padre, la madre, el hermano. We already know brother, el hermano. Sister, la hermana. Son, daughter, hijo, hija. So we're going to ask the question, do you have siblings? So we're going to say, ¿tienes? Do you have hermanos? Brothers or siblings? It's the same word. ¿Tienes hermanos?
Tienes hermanos.
Tienes hermanos.
Tienes hermanos. Perfect. Do you have siblings?
And then hermana was sister.
Hermana. And I'm hermano.
In response to tienes hermanos, we're going to use the word
Wait, so tienes hermanos is
Yeah.
do you have siblings?
Yes.
Okay.
Tienes hermanos.
tengo, I have. In response to tienes hermanos, we're going to use the word tengo,
Tengo.
I have, and then whatever you have. So, por ejemplo, for example, sí, tengo dos hermanas. Yes, I have two sisters. O, sí, tengo tres hermanos. Yes, I have three brothers.
Tengo.
Tengo
So
uno hermano.
tengo uno hermano. And then for me it'd be
Hermana.
tengo uno. Wait, una or uno?
Uno.
Tenga uno hermana.
Okay.
And then how do you ask it? So you ask me.
I forgot it. Tienes hermanos?
Tienes hermanos.
Tienes hermanos.
And okay, so that's
Do you have siblings?
do you have some? Tienes hermanos. And then what was
Tengo.
so? Tengo.
Tienes hermanos.
Tengo is I have. So tengo una hermana.
Yep.
Tengo una hermana.
Because she needs to write them down too,
Yeah.
so we can read. But it's okay.
And that's all from her this week. She said this in response for next week.
Do love a week off, not gonna lie. No, but thanks. All good. Look forward to listening to next week's then. Have a good week.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, chica.
And then Maddie
Chicario.
D. Maddie D.
Listen to a
boys,
lot,
so we're
eh?
going to learn how to book a hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to say, I would like a double room for 2 nights. So that is, quisiera una habitación per 2 noches.
Too much for you? You don't like it?
Quisiera.
Let's go again. Let's.
All right, boys, so we're going to learn how to book a hotel room. So we're going to say, I would like a double room for 2 nights. So that is, quisiera
Quisiera.
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 una habitación.
Sorry.
Una.
Quisiera una habitación
Una habitación.
Una habitación.
Una habitación.
Quisiera una habitación
per 2 noches.
per dos,
Per dos noches. So
per dos noches.
for 2 nights.
Yeah.
Per-
Por favor.
Por favor. So
Bro.
I've already lost it. Bro. I've already lost
Same.
that bit.
Quisiera apartinos.
We're going to say, I would like a double room for 2 nights. So that is, quisiera una habitación per 2 noches.
Una. Wait.
This is hard, bro. Without having it there to read, I
Yeah.
feel like it's really hard to remember every
Yeah.
word.
Una aparte.
Because it's hard to like,
Apartación?
yeah.
Apartación. Yeah, we need it written.
We need it written. We need it written. We'll send them a message each saying if you could also then type it out after so we can match it up.
So, quisiera, I would like
Quisiera.
a, una, room is habitation, but you do it with Spanish, habitación.
Oh, I see. I wasn't getting that at
No,
all.
not neither.
Habitación.
Habitación.
Okay.
Una habitación. Wait, so quisiera.
Quisiera.
Quisiera una
Una
habitación. So I
habitación.
would like one room. Or yeah, I would like one room. And then it was like
Due noche.
Double, doble. So instead of in English we say double room, in Spanish it's backwards. Habitación doble, 4 per 2 nights. Dos noches, which is night. And just another little one. If you're walking around and you want to find a toilet, it's baño. So you just walk up to
Same
someone
as
and say
Italian, I
baño.
think.
They'll know and they'll point you in the direction of the toilet.
All right.
baño.
Look, has this been the easiest week? Definitely not.
Baño pronto, puta.
Yeah, that's all I need to know. Pásame una cerveza e baño.
Yeah.
Pass me a beer and where's the toilet?
We went on a Sunday sesh for Evan's birthday, and we were using that to each other, not actually to staff.
Nah, they wouldn't get it. Imagine one of them did. Their eyes lit up.
Pásame una cerveza, puta.
They throw it back at you.
Pásame una cerveza. Bonus. Oh, I would love to learn a Spanish song.
Oh yes.
know?
Yep.
And there's a couple songs that I like. Peso Pluma. You ever heard of Peso
Haven't heard of
Pluma?
Peso Pluma.
He's one of the biggest Spanish artists in the world at the moment.
I know Bad Bunny's got a new album out. Everyone's frothing.
Yeah, Peso Pluma is Mexican.
Peso.
June 99.
Okay.
So he's our age. 170 centimeters tall.
Small in stature, big in energy,
Yeah, big in energy. And I love this song.
big in spirit.
I'll skip to his bit. ¿Qué le parece esa mora? Hola, me gusta pa mí. And that's another guy called
Peso Pluma.
Eslabon Armado.
Couple of the boys.
Yeah, and yeah, the streams are up in like the 1 billion,
Yeah.
400 million.
So huge.
Yeah, dos días. What does días mean? Días. Buenos días. Let's go. Dos días. in
2 mornings?
English.
I don't know.
Dos días. Of the days. It's not obviously going to be.
Yeah, some
a
things aren't
perfect-
going to translate perfectly. That's where you need a good teacher to teach you the context.
Días means days.
Yeah.
So 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, that's my translation is 2 days. How is this? Anyway.
The days maybe it means, I don't know.
Anyways. Oh, yeah, true.
We'll figure it out as we
Dos-
continue to learn this beautiful language.
Dos days.
trying
Dog days.
See what D Bell
are
says.
over.
That's a good translator.
Compa, ¿qué le pare que
dos-
se mora?
Dos días.
Dos días.
All right, translate for me.
Is it picking up Spanish? The I has a little affliction. Amity affliction.
Come on. Why isn't it? Well, not
It's the best,
working.
eh? It's the best at being bad.
Dos días. Come on.
I
2
haven't-
days, that's what it reckons.
Yeah, that's what I got, boy.
Cool.
Dos. 2 days. They better be proud of me for that.
2 days.
If they're not, I haven't listened to Peso for a while now, so
How
I
you
need
get
to.
back on him?
Or look at his last Bandida,
Bandida.
his most recent song, and Bandida would be like I assume a bandit or like a
Yep. Yeah, a female bandit.
yeah, because Bandido
Bandita's a female bandit, I reckon, for sure.
Bandido in English, I believe, is a bandit. Yeah, a male bandit. So then if we go Bandida, it's saying it's Uzbek. Yeah, see, this is stupid. Anyway,
Must be a slang term.
well, we know what it is
Yep.
because we're better at Spanish than AI and Google and all that.
It's a little bandit.
Bandit.
All right, we got some
Dilemmas. Some dilemmas sent in for you guys. And this isn't obviously a proper segment. So this is just the 1 week one. So I'll do a little intro for it right about now. The funk soul. All right, I'll do the first one. You can do the next. What is this?
Long one. Second one is very
Jimmy.
long.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to say that. No one will know.
No, it's not even his name. It's fine.
Anyway. All right. Welcome to Dilemmas with Jamo and Dylan. Awesome. All right. Get this one up. Here we go. Hi, guys. Just wanted to send my dilemma in and possibly get some advice. Well, you've come to the right spot.
Yep.
So recently, I was seeing this guy for 6 months. We got real close. I hung out with him regularly and got really close to his family, although we just ended.
Oh.
His mum is now messaging me on Snapchat asking me to catch up for coffee and messages me on the regular. I want to reply because I feel as if it's rude not to. However, I don't want to overstep my boundaries and annoy him. What should I do? If you want my advice, you cut ties and you never see that family again, because I don't think it will do you or him any good. That's my personal opinion. Others will have other views, but yeah, I don't think it will do any good. Just, hanging around, or even if you're not doing it in the house, you're catching up with your ex's mum and it was only a 6-month relationship.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I
don't think it's going to help you or him.
You didn't make it that long.
But that's me. Yeah, you literally tripped 6 months in.
Exactly.
So.
All right. So this confession is about a recent relationship. I'm going to ask you guys what I should do after what's happened.
Okay.
Part 1. My partner of 4 years and I recently broke up. She decided to end things. On Christmas night, she messaged me saying she was considering it but wasn't sure. After that, she ghosted me, cutting off nearly all contact for the next 4 days, delaying any real conversation about the breakup. Eventually, we had the talk and she was cold, almost like she'd flipped a switch. She didn't offer much reasoning, just saying she had mentally checked out. To me, this felt like a cop-out, and it didn't seem like how a 4-year relationship should end. Part 2. Fast forward 3 to 4 weeks, and my friends, along with hers, noticed her snap location at a house multiple times, including the day after we broke up. After trying to ignore it and hearing her lie about it, I decided to show up at the house. I found her there with a much older guy from her work, and he admitted they'd been seeing each other since December. I'm not sure if it was before or after we broke up. Honestly, I wasn't bothered by them sleeping together. He was probably 8 to 10 years older and was really gross and unattractive, which honestly surprised me, and this actually made me feel better about myself. It's clear she dropped all her self-respect for a rebound that she'll likely regret, so it doesn't mean much to me. Part 3. The most embarrassing part is that they both work at the same company and her dad is one of the bosses, so now he knows about their relationship. My question is, do you think this is something that could be fixed considering the history of our relationship, and should I forgive her if she ever reaches out to try and make things right, or should I just respect myself and move on? Hope you guys can make some good content out of this. Keen for the reaction.
Are you serious, cuz?
I mean...
End that shit, boy. Walk away. Why are you even considering going back?
It's done, bro.
What?
Come on. What's the point? Why am I wasting my time?
You know what? Guy's a dummy.
Why am I wasting my time?
Guy's a dummy. No wonder she left you, eh?
Crazy.
You pig.
Why am I wasting my time, bro?
That's why are you coming to us
Coming here on a
asking for
Thursday
that?
night to waste my time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I actually just want to expose. Nah.
Crazy.
Anyway, at least for him, he knows. No, you know what? I'm not even going to give him any more advice. I'm sick of it. All right. This one's really interesting. Sent from, read the account name. Just not out loud.
Yep.
All right. Hello, I have a dilemma. I started dating this girl last year in May, and my parents are really religious and they do not support whatsoever. They previously agreed to pay for my school, but since I've told them about my relationship, they gave me the option to either break up with the girl and they would continue to pay, or I can find my own way to support myself in my next year of college.
Wow.
I'm really committed to this girl, so I've found a job to support myself, but I don't know if it'll be enough. What should I do?
Wow, that's tough, man.
Is this like Romeo and Juliet type thing? Yeah. So, come on, Romeo.
Well, I mean, what? He's already at college, but they want to cut him off.
He's already made his choice, really. And I think you just got to go balls deep and commit.
Yeah, bro. Follow the love. It's okay. You're young.
Yeah, and you're saying, look, you really you really like her, you've already dropped some things for that, and you've picked up a job, but he doesn't think it will be enough money for college.
Yeah.
But hey, like
You can make it work, bro. You can make it work.
See, I can't see like age. I can't see location. In my straight Christian gal. Okay, so dating this girl. So we're looking at this doesn't straight Christian girl dating a girl.
That's why the parents don't agree, bro. Lesbian relationship.
But why is she called straight Christian girl? She's not straight.
Don't know.
Or maybe she's just a straight
She's like
Christian
a straight
girl.
Christian. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
she loves being Christian.
Yeah, she already going against God.
Yeah.
Oh well. No, I think everything will be okay.
I do too.
She just needs to follow the love.
Yeah.
You know, your parents don't know as well as you.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
They might know better.
In some cases.
My son's dad is making our son, who is 7, call his new girlfriend mum. He has him 4 days a month. Once a week, bruv. And he wants her to call him mumsy.
That's one of my favourite. They got sent. That was
Crazy.
one of the first ones that got sent in today. And just like how short and concise it is, but gave us everything we needed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, let's break it down.
New relationship.
New relationship.
Has the son once a week.
Yeah.
4 days
So
a
we're
month.
talking 4 days in like let's say a 30-day cycle.
Yep.
4 days, all right? If we're talking percentages, that's a real low percentage.
Yeah, it's
that's
low.
about 9%.
Yep.
All right? And now, if we think about the fact that this child is being made to call him Papa or Mama, sorry.
Wants to call...
Mama.
He wants his son to call his girlfriend mum. That's weird, bro.
Crazy. That's not on in my books, unless they've been out for a very long time and you've actually, I don't know, been the actual...
You're not
mum,
even being...
like...
Once a week, bro, you're a friend.
Yeah.
They're friends. That's it.
Insane.
Crazy.
All right. In the unit that I live in, there was a leak in the upstairs laundry because I saw water dripping from my laundry ceiling. It soaked my carpet, but just at the entrance of my front door. It soaked my carpet, but just at the entrance of my front door, but it was still bad. I went upstairs to talk to the neighbours and they basically tried to blame it on the Indian people above me, saying that the pipes were adjacent, blah, blah, blah. I went into their laundry to see that there was a bit of water on the floor and quite a bit of it. They said it's been happening for a while, but why did I only just get the leak then? I think it recently happened and they're just a bunch of liars. The next day, a plumber came and fixed it and they had to turn their hot water off. And in my head, I was like, ha ha ha, suck shit. This is the worst thing ever. I'm not putting that in. That's actually boring.
Like there's just nothing
It's
to
so
it.
boring. And then this is the third league. Haha, get over it.
That's
I love
fucked.
you. Appreciate the hard work you put in each
Thank
week.
you, but
And
that's
then
a
he
waste of our
said,
time.
leyendas, legends in Spanish, just for you boys.
The end was good, but none of the rest was.
Leyendas.
Leyendas.
Like Rafael Nadal is a leyenda.
Yeah, a leyendas.
Yes. But he's
Oh,
a leyenda.
leyenda.
Yeah. Leyenda.
Speaking of Spanish, let's see how Badosa's doing because I have a feeling she's out
Yeah.
by now.
Straight sets.
And yep, last set, Sabalenka 6-4, 6-2 through to her second straight Australian Open women's final. She's a beast.
Hey Siri, how do you say embarrassing in Spanish?
Embarazoso.
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 Well, 1.1 mil to lose. That's all right. Hey guys, I have a super weird and crazy one. Basically, at the start of this year, I was at a festival with my boyfriend. We were
Standard.
just in a talking stage back then and his mates. While we were in the mosh, my boyfriend leaves to get a drink and it's just me, his mate, and one of my girlfriends in the mosh. His mate grabs my ass not once but twice while my BF's gone. As soon as he does it, he realizes my girlfriend and I got weirded out and he runs away before my boyfriend gets back. Then he goes MIA the rest of the night. The rest of the group's calling him and texting him, but he never responds. Then at the end of the night, he finds us and goes back to the Airbnb with us. I told my boyfriend straight after it happened and he was shocked. Few of the others in the group were told as well and they were shocked, but knew this particular guy had a weird history with girls. Anyways, long story short, my boyfriend ended up confronting him about it over a beer at the pub after he did something similar to my girlfriend at Lost Paradise. He broke down and cried but fully denied it. The worst part is he's still very much a part of the group and is going to keep coming to events. The next time I see him is on Saturday for a Triple J Hottest 100 party, and it'll be the first time I've seen him since he's been confronted about groping me. That's a bad situation.
Yeah, see, I was going to use the term groping, and that is what happened. She summed it up really well. Unfortunately, this is a terrible situation.
Yeah, this just sucks.
The fact that he cried, that's guilty all over in my book.
Bawled his eyes out and denied it, though. That's what you crying on my shoulder for?
You don't do that. Crying. I swear I did it. I swear, bro. I did it, brother. You're my brother. I would never do it to you. But the part, and look, none of this is okay, but there wasn't as much alliance because they weren't together at the festival.
Yeah.
They were just talking, but still.
Could have just been honest. Sorry, bro. I was fucked up and I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Be honest, bro.
But no, he whimpered, cowered in the corner.
Whimpered and denied it. That's
Whimper
ridiculous.
and deny. That's his motto. Whimper and deny.
Pathetic.
All right, one more dilemma, and then we have a confession to end the app.
Yeah.
If you use this and use names, can you say my name is like Casey or something? Oh, I reckon she's like thrown her mate under the bus. Anyway, Casey, what should I do? I've been seeing this guy for over 2 months and we act like we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm always at his house. I'm always at his house. I've met his whole family, extended family, including all of his grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins. Dude, it's been 8 weeks.
This is a bit too fast for my liking.
We go on dates very often, but then every time we speak about getting into a relationship, he says he doesn't want a girlfriend right now, but that he does want to date me and he sees himself dating me and that he does really like me.
Yep.
I know that we probably won't date, but am I stupid for hoping that we will? How long should I stick around for before he asks me to be his girlfriend, or do you think he's just dribbling shit about the whole dating thing? Please help.
If it starts getting... Well, it depends. Like, if you're acting as if you're in a relationship, but he's not asking you out, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's already been 2 months. Okay, that's fair. But like, then it hits 3 months. Then it hits 4.
Yeah.
You're getting close to 6 now. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
That's because he's getting some on the side.
Yeah, I mean...
That's what I think.
Like, if you're doing all of this stuff, what's the reason for not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. There's something fishy about that one.
Yeah.
Something real fishy with that guy and the way he operates.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Something's going on indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got a
Let's finish
confession.
off with a confession. Yeah.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
All right. Now, this one was actually supposed to be on last week's, 2 weeks ago episode when we talked about lying. The biggest lie that you've told, the biggest lie that you've been told.
And this has come on.
This girl, and she only missed the deadline by about an hour from what I can see
well,
here.
she's made it eventually.
Biggest lie I've told. Pretty bad of me, but oh well, got to do what you got to do. A year ago, I was house sitting at my aunt's, which is in the suburbs with lots of neighbours.
Okay.
I decided to have a few friends over. One thing led to another. We all ended up being extremely drunk within only a couple of hours due to some card games and many games of beer pong.
Okay.
We were being very loud while also jumping in the pool and playing loud music. The cops ended up being called and I was able to lie my way out of it. But the next morning I was scared. The neighbours were going to tell my auntie what happened. Mm-hmm. So I told her that I was spiked early on in the night.
No.
I was at another friend's place and ended up inviting everyone back to the house without even knowing. She completely believed me and felt so bad for me, as did the rest of the family. I feel awful to this day to lie about something like that, but the game's the game, I guess. Keep up the good work, boys.
Hey, look, I do respect the game.
Look, the game's the game, and games are meant to be played.
Yeah. I can't help but rate that.
People make games, and, you
covered yourself. That's fine.
Even in elite sports, rules get bent.
Yep.
And she's bent a rule, and she's gotten away with it.
Yep.
It's like she's tried to take a catch on the line in cricket and her foot's touched the rope.
Yep.
But she hasn't told them.
No.
Videos, there's a guy standing in front of the camera. We can't see.
What do you do?
We take your word. And although her word's wrong, it's right in their eyes.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy. Saying you got spiked and then you just had the sickest night.
Yeah. And then getting away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
been a few spiking stories in Perth, haven't there, over the last probably half a decade.
There's been a few that have happened, eh?
Yeah.
Not good, bro.
Not good at all.
Not good.
All right, well, we are going to record a episode of Who's Punching, and we have had an overwhelming amount of submissions.
A lot.
Like, I filter through them throughout the week, and then I get to present them to Dylan, and it's quite a fun event.
Yeah.
And we have a lot. What we do, we get them all sent in. We have hundreds of them, and then we go through them. And our criteria is basically, if your photos are shit, you won't get picked. If you have too little or too many photos, you won't get picked.
Yep.
And then if it's not, like, I guess, controversial enough, or if the photos just don't work for the internet, we won't pick you. So sometimes you two can be a perfect couple, but it's just boring.
Yep, exactly.
And unfortunately, you don't make the cut, and that's just the way the world works. But hey, let's do that now. It's always an exciting time of the week, and then we can beat some people in darts.
Sounds good, mate.
All right, enjoy the week, guys. Have a lovely, lovely time.